Okay, that tells you where I am, right? How are you today? If you're new to my channel, I welcome you. And if you're returning, welcome back. It's Chris from Ink Beardsman. And today I'm in Philadelphia, PA. We're here to do some Rocky sites. Now, I'm gonna do Rocky 1 and 2 in separate vlogs, but anybody who watches my channel or knows, I'm a huge Rocky fan. We were in Rocky Balboa, the movie. We were in Las Vegas and we were extras in the movie. I'll show you my set passes and some photos from the set. But today, I am in Philadelphia. We're gonna go check out some Rocky sites. You guys are coming along. Let's go. There, do you recognize that? That's the Rocky statue. Alrighty guys, our next stop is going to be Mighty Micks. We're going to check out the pet shop and a few other sites around here. Let's go check it out. Right along here, someone comes up to this window right here, and taps on the window and sees a little puppy. Yeah, this was the pet shop. I mean, clearly the whole pet shop was torn down. It was empty for a long time. I'll show you photos of the pet shop, but right beside here, this was a pet shop, and it was actually a pet shop in real life. Now, once they tore it down, as I had mentioned, there was a fence here and they just built this building. But you want to know what doesn't change? Check this out. So you see Rocky, they come out. What's right there, guys? And you see it, and I'll show you in the clip. There's the fire hydrant. And do you see anything behind me when you're looking out the pet shop? Yeah, that's Mighty Micks Gym right there. We'll go over and check it out, but that's Mighty Micks Gym. Okay, let's walk over to Mighty Micks. Alrighty guys. That's where the sign was, and that was Mighty Micks. Tell from the unique front, and there was the pet shop that Adrian worked at. But that's Mighty Micks. So right there, you see, he brings out the garbage can. Rocky walks right down here.
You did real good last night.
Absolutely, should have seen me.
Don't you think you ought to take a rest?
Now my back is hurt.
Rocky, what does he do? He walks right in the front of this door. Now the interiors of the gym were filmed in Los Angeles, but this was the exterior, and this was Mighty Micks Gym. Now, this isn't a site from Rocky 1, but everybody thinks the TommyGunn fight was from the Lucky 7 in the original Rocky. And that's not true. Actually, the original Lucky 7 is in one location. Then there was a subsequent one, but the TommyGunn fight happens right here. See that corner building? That was Andy's bar. And that's the site when they're all standing outside. TommyGunn is challenging him to come out and fight. That's where it takes place. They use that building right there, but that's not the original Lucky 7 from Rocky. that building's all gone. And in the fight with TommyGunn, you actually see in the background Mighty Micks. You see this building right here in the background of the fight, but the fight took place right here. Pretty cool, right? Okay, let's trace this. I guess I should have worn my Rocky hat. Rocky's coming right down here. Right here, he puts out the garbage can. I'm right beside Mighty Micks. He says, "Hey, Rock, I heard you did real good last night." Rock walks right around and comes right in the front door. Pretty cool, right? Can you tell? I'm pretty excited because I love Rocky. Okay, let's go to another site. Alrighty guys, we are at Rocky's apartment right here. You can see on the wall, it says 1818. How many times he walked down this street, the corner's at the other end, and I'll show you that, but it's right here. There is Rocky's apartment. Pretty neat, right? So he comes down here, he's walking down here, right from that corner. The next corner is the corner where they were all singing. Do you remember that? And then right here at the side, you get right on this corner. He's here and he's doing his warm-ups. How cool is that, right guys? That's pretty neat. Now this is not the best area of Philly. It's not a good area at all. So I'm not going to stick around too long, but there's a street right there. And there's the apartment right there of Rocky Balboa.
You're gonna be a heartbreak. You walk down the street breaking hearts the way you're looking. Very sharp.
Alrighty guys, that's the Rocky apartment right there. I thought that was so cool to see, but let's move on. Let's go see another site. Alrighty guys, now I'm gonna zoom in the best I can because I don't want to be walking all over this neighborhood. This is not the best neighborhood of Philly, but right there in front of you, that corner where you see the fence, that's the Take 'em Back corner. Yeah, that's where the guys were singing. And you want to hear something interesting? That's actually Rocky Street. So Rocky comes from, he comes right from there, it comes around that corner, and at one point, he's even carrying Adrian right down his street. But that's the Take 'em Back corner. Now I see city workers out there and they're trying to make that a nice garden. They're watering it. But it was right there where they were singing. And there was a building there, so it doesn't look the same. Right there, there was the building, and I'll show you that in a shot. But that's the Take 'em Back corner. Pretty neat, right? I think it's neat anyway. Alrighty, our next Rocky site, of course, is where he meets Gazzo. Remember they pull up here, Gazzo asks him, why didn't he break his thumbs? If I tell you to do something, you do it. And then Rocky yells out, how do you spell Del Rio? Well, it's right here. Right here. You can see in the movie, the brick road is right here. Now, they pull up, it's up here where they pull up. Gazzo and Rocky walk over, and they're talking right here along this fence. Right here. And as I had mentioned, you can see the red brick road, still the same, even though this building is all new in front of us. So this building right here, this building is all new. But in the movie, what do you see? You see that bridge right behind where they're talking about, and this iron fence hasn't changed at all. Still looks the same. But this is the street where Gazzo and Rocky talk. They talk about breaking the thumbs, and Rocky starts walking away right here. But check out this bridge in the background. You actually see it in the scene right behind Rocky. And just over here is where they had actually pulled up. Okay, my humming's really, really bad. But you can tell where we are now. We're at another Rocky site. Yeah, this is the Italian market area in Philly, and this played a role in the Rocky movie, because, and actually more than one Rocky movie, because when he went training and had his montage, where did he run? He ran through the Italian market. And do you remember they threw an orange? Rocky caught the orange. Well, that was all totally unscripted. It just happened at the time. And it happened right here on this street. Pretty cool, right? You can just see them running through now. Okay, let's check out another Rocky site. Alrighty guys, another Rocky site, of course, is when he's standing at that hoagie shop with Gazzo. Now, it's an actual famous hoagie shop here in Philly, and we're gonna go check it out. We're gonna go look at where Rocky stood with Gazzo. Let's go check it out. There it is, Pat's King of Steaks. Now this place is always super busy, and it's going to be busy now. This is it right here. Now it's changed somewhat. The tables, the garbage cans, excuse me. Tables, the garbage cans, that's all changed. But here in the movie, this area, you can see clearly, but it's changed since. But there it is, right there. On this spot stood Sylvester Stallone filming the great motion picture Rocky, November 21st, 1976. It was right here. When you scan around, that's what you see. But like I said, a lot of it's changed since the movie. So the back, where you see the backsplash, or the siding has all changed. But it was right there that he stood with Gazzo. I think Gazzo gave him like $500, but it was right here. Pretty cool, right? Now, like I said, a lot of other things have changed, the garbage can, the siding, but this is where Stallone stood. Alrighty guys, let's go check out another site. Let's go. Alrighty guys, now I want to check out another Rocky site where Rocky is walking by the hoagie shop and he meets Little Marie. Let's go check it out. It looks a little bit, well, it looks a lot different now, but you can still see some exact same things from the movie. Let's check it out. It's right here. It's that corner right there. Right there, that was the hoagie shop, and this was always a white building. And you can see it behind him, and I'll show it to you on Google Earth when it was white. But let's walk up here. Now I just want to show you where Rocky comes out of, because it's still here. Alrighty, so right in this little alleyway, right here in this little alleyway, Rocky comes out of. So Rocky comes out of this alleyway, he starts walking along the sidewalk right here. Now as he's walking along, you see in the movie this exact railing. This railing hasn't changed at all. So I'll show you a clip of that, but this railing's the same. He comes right out of that little alleyway, walks right here, right here. This was the hoagie shop. This is where Little Marie is. And he says, "Little Marie, does your brother know you're hanging out this late?" It's right here. And behind him, you can see that building right there. It's white, but it was at this corner right there. That's where Rocky meets Little Marie. Now, then he takes Little Marie, he's talking to her about her language, and he walks her home. Well, we're going to take that same walk that they took with Little Marie. Let's go. So he walks down here with Little Marie. This actually is a quieter neighborhood, or it seems like that anyway. And they come up here. Now when they get up here, what do? Well, in the movie, they come right over here to this gate, and this gate is open. Now, clearly, it's locked. There's no way I'm going to get in it. But they come right here, walk right along here, and they cut through this parking lot because they're going to go over to her house. Now, a lot of times when it looks like they're going to go to a house, the house could be somewhere across town. It could be in a totally different area. But this one, the house is actually where they're going. It's actually situated right there. I know when we were in Toronto, we were doing some Scott Pilgrim sites, and the house that looked like it was across the street was in a whole nother area of Toronto. So even though it looks like it's right across the street, they might use a house or a property that is in a whole nother area of town. But we're gonna go check out Little Marie's house. We just don't get to cut through the parking lot. So they cut right over here, across the parking lot, and they walk right through. Over here. And where's Little Marie's house? Let's find it. Right there. That's Little Marie's. See with the canopy and the cross? That's where he walks her home to. Right there. And then what does he do? Well, he comes walking across the street. So there's her house. Let's find that. I think that van's in the way. Let's find it. He walks across the street and it's this one right here. As he's walking back toward the parking lot, he hits that, or is about to. But that's it right there. That's little Marie's house. Alrighty guys, that was the exact walk that Rocky and little Marie took when he took her home and she went, "Screw you, creepo." Pretty cool, right? Alrighty guys, we're going to another site. Let's go. Alrighty guys, the next stop on the tour is the Lucky 7. Now as you can see, there are police everywhere and a lot of the roads are closed off, so they're very difficult to get to. But I want to show you where the original Lucky 7 was from Rocky. Now I'd shown you earlier a photo of it, but it's right here. Now see this little piece of property right here at the corner? That's where the Lucky 7 was. And right outside is where Rocky helped that guy. If you look to the left, you can see that bridge. That bridge is in the background where Rocky is helping him. But that was the site of the original Lucky 7. Alrighty, let's keep moving on. There guys, now it looks a lot different today, but there is Adrian and Paulie's house. Now right down there is where he threw out the turkey, but they walked in there. That's it right there. Now I'm not going to go too close. They were just in the window. They did wave and they were nice, but it does say beware of owner, and there's a photo of a gun. We're not in the best area, so I'm not going to get out of the vehicle. But that is Adrian and Paulie's house. Right there. I'll show you the area. Check that out right there, guys. There's the Rocky footprints. Alrighty guys, what did you think of that? What did you think of those Rocky sites? I thought that was so cool to see that. Some of the areas, like I had mentioned in the intro, are super dangerous now, especially when you get into the Kensington area of Philadelphia. It's really bad. You don't even want to get out of your vehicle. But I'm really glad I got to see some Rocky sites. I'm glad you guys came along. Hit that like and subscribe button. We will go on more adventures together. Until next time guys, it's Chris. Peace.